Greetings and a very warm welcome to you all to Astro Times today. In today's video, I want to speak about your ascendant sign and how best you can plan your diet. I will give you some tips. These are only some tips that I am going to provide to you, which you have to add in your diet or you have to cut from your diet. These are only some tips. These tips are based on your zodiac signs, but strictly these tips are not substitutes to the medical treatments. Okay, these are only some do's and do nots based on your zodiac sign and your diet. Okay, now let us go into the subject. It is not possible for me to fit everything into a 10 minutes or 15 minutes video, but I will try to cover up as much as possible. Okay. This persons with Aries as ascendant, basically Aries represents our head. In medical astrology, Aries represents head. Head means all this, whatever you can see here, all eyes, nose, mouth, ears, hair, this chin, teeth, everything. So basically Aries covers Aries is a very important sign, and it covers almost all every important this brain. So Aries is a very important sign. So Aries, you basically add more potatoes into your diet, or foods which are of potassium rich. Please add. Okay, and what you have to do? You have to break your meals into mini meals. Don't take complete meals at one time, but you break your meals. So if you are adding 4 times in a day, breakfast, lunch, snacks and dinner. Have your breakfast 2 times, have your lunch 2 times, have one snack and have dinner 2 times. You plan your day accordingly. Okay, the same dinner, but again don't overeat. The same dinner, whatever quantity you are having now, you split it into 2. This would do for you. Okay, particularly I am underlining this point of mini meals. Don't take hearty meals, but you take mini meals. Okay. So now let us come to this Taurus. This part. Taurus basically covers this neck part. Here we have one very important gland, that is thyroid gland. Generally we see in this Taurus ascendants, we see this thyroid problem. I am not saying as a thumb rule, but generally we see. If you see, say, study 10 thyroid problems with thyroid case, 10 cases, 5 will be from Taurus. Okay, or some problem related to their throat. So what you have to do? Give exercises to your throat. Sing songs. Okay. Okay, you have to add more cereals to your diet. Cucumber, raw nuts and iodine. Nowadays there are 2 different versions. Iodized salt reduces this thyroid problem till the 30 to 40s. Doctors are saying, but now the doctors, they are saying a different version, that this iodized salt would not help this thyroid problem anymore. But anyway, I am saying you add more iodine to your food, in whatever form you want to add, you can add this thyroid to this iodine to your diet, so that your throat this problems will be this helps you a lot. I don't say this adding more thyroid iodine to your iodine to your food would cause solve all your problems, but it helps you a lot. Now let us come to Gemini. Basically, Gemini means there is one understanding that this Gemini controls our lungs and our upper respiratory system. Lungs and upper respiratory system. If you are of Gemini ascendant, strictly smoking is prohibited for you. Under any circumstances, smoking is prohibited for you. You always have to wear a mask just to protect yourself from harmful viruses that may enter into your body through your nostrils. And also, with Gemini ascendants, basically we see dust allergy. Not always, but basically we see this dust allergy in Gemini ascendants. So always safeguard try to cover your nose and mouth with some mask, the same way what we have done during this corona time, and also follow social distancing. You cannot always avoid it, but try to follow wear a mask and follow social distancing, because most of the diseases what we see in Gemini ascendants are this lung and respiratory related diseases. Okay, you try to add apples, almonds to your diet more, and breathing exercises would help you. Okay, this is what about Gemini ascendant. Now we talk about Cancer sign. Cancer is the moon is the lord of this sign, Cancer. So basically, what basically we see, these Cancerians, they are emotionally very weak. They are emotionally very weak. So what helps these Cancerians? Meditation. Meditation helps you a lot. Okay. So these Cancerians, basically their psychology, the phases of the moons, they directly affect the psychology of these Cancerians. If your moon is posited in Cancer sign, you have a lot to do with planet moon. Moon is a watery planet. Have plenty of water. Have plenty of water. And calcium chloride is more needed. What foods are suggested for you are lettuce, broccoli, yogurt, and tomatoes. These are the foods that you can consume more. Pineapple and papaya are also recommended. Okay. Cancerians, you have to strictly avoid spicy foods. The spicy foods, this Cancerians, they have to avoid always. Particularly if you are a female, and if your moon is posited in a Cancer sign, keep a watch on your menstrual cycle regularly. Your menstrual cycle is to be regularly watched. Now it is for Sun, Leo. If you are Leo ascendant, Leo is represented by Sun. So basically, you go for regular sun baths. At least every day you expose your body at least for 30 minutes to sun. This would help you. And in Indian language, according to Vedic astrology perspective, Surya Namaskars. They must be part of your life. And heart diseases. Heart diseases, what we mostly notice in this Leo ascendants, but I don't say always, but sometimes. In many cases, Leo ascendants, they have to take care of their heart a lot. So go for a brisk walk. Always go for a brisk walk. Never ignore your morning walks or evening walks, whatever time you walk at least for half an hour to 45 minutes. Meat should be part of your diet. Cashew nuts, dates, raisins, they also help you. And next, Virgo. Virgo is the sign ruled by Mercury. According to Vedic astrology, it is the sign of all diseases. According to Vedic astrology, this sign represents all humus, vata, pitta and kapha. So basically digestive problems, skin related problems. Mercury represents skin. So basically skin diseases we will find in this Mercury ascendants. So better don't go for non-vegetarian foods. Give preference to vegetarian foods if you are a Virgo ascendant. Lemons, green vegetables and foods that contain more potassium, they will help you. Next comes to Libra. Kidney diseases. So take less salt in your food. So far I never said take less salt in your food, but if you are a Libran ascendant, you have to take less salt food. What you have to do? Librans, you have to maintain proper balance in your social relationships. You have to maintain proper balance in your social relationships. That is where because if you are not comfortable with somebody, it affects your psychological condition a lot. So whenever if you are feeling that your relations are spoiling with any person, try to balance it very immediately. The foods that helps you are strawberries, apples, almonds, brown rice, oatmeal, carrots. These things will help you. Next comes Scorpio. Here we face more, it is the 8th sign of natural zodiac. Naturally, the private parts, urinary tract infections, anal irritations, these kind of problems we may find in them. And also, we see mostly the sexual disorders that what we see in this Scorpio ascendants. Scorpions, here there is a very good suggestion for you. Try to avoid alcohol at any cost. Alcohol should not be a part of you should never intake this alcohol in any form. See, you don't say I take beer that contains 3% alcohol, or I don't say that breezer or whatever, it contains only 3% alcohol, and this Coca-Cola contains more alcohol than beer. Don't say all these things. Try to avoid any food that contains alcohol. But I am not saying to avoid medicines that contain alcohol. Okay, this is what Scorpio ascendants, they have to take care. And what mostly you take are figs, yogurt, cheese, radish, fish, green salads, pineapple. This is what you have to take. These are the suggested foods for you. Next, it is Sagittarius. Sagittarians are very much similar to Taurusians. Here there is one more important gland is located, that is pituitary gland. In Taurus we studied about thyroid gland. Here we are studying about pituitary gland. So here what diseases we notice, basically sciatica, hip diseases. These are all things we see here. So basically what foods are recommended for you? Sweets. Try to take more sweets. Sweet must be a part of your regular diet. So what foods? Always green, all green things. Strawberries. You eat foods, any fruit with skin. Potatoes, oats, raw salads. This is what you have to, it should be part of your diet. And at the same time, don't go for too much sweet. Too much sweet always should be avoided. Ati sarvatra vajayet. Too much sweet also is not recommended. Next comes Capricorns. Here we notice more teeth problems, bones, joints, skin troubles, arthritis, orthopedic problems, rheumatism. These are all the things what we notice in the this Capricorns whose rising sign is Capricorn. These are all the problems we basically find. And depression, what we commonly see in Capricorns is depressions. Meditation. Whenever you feel like you are depressed, go for a meditation. This will help you a lot. Take protein rich foods and calcium rich foods. Oranges, broccoli, walnuts, almonds, fish. And plenty of water will help you. And body massage with almond oil. Body massage with almond oil will help you a lot. Next comes to Aquarians. Basically, this Aquarians, you need more citrus fruits. Here, Aquarius, it gets spinal gland. Okay, you have to take balance. Sodium should be perfectly balanced in your diet. Okay, this will help you. Go for regular exercises like cycling, treadmill, like this. This will help you. And finally comes to Pisces. Basically, we see these nail problems. What we have to see here in Gemini sign, I said avoid smoking, and some other sign I said this strictly avoid alcohol. And here also you have to strictly avoid alcohol. You have to take more this cashews, beetroot, spinach, egg yolks, beans, liver, apples, oranges, apricots, raisins, grapes, meats. These are all the things you have to add to your diet. And here what helps is swimming. Swimming helps you a lot. Okay, these are all some suggestions based on your zodiac signs. But please remember, this is not substitute to your ongoing medical treatment. If anything is there, my number is there on the screen. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. and God bless you all.